For many people, buying a home is the biggest purchase they'll ever make. But the expenses don't end when you sign on the dotted line. Be prepared for these additional costs. Here are the 5 unexpected costs of homeownership. Number 1, closing costs. There are several different fees that will be included in closing costs. These will be decided during negotiations for your home. But there is something for which you need to be prepared for. Most commonly, you will have to come to the closing table with a check or have paid closing costs in advance, fees that can include mortgage taxes, attorney fees, title insurance, lender application fees, recording fees, real estate tax reimbursements. Many people pay between 2 to 5% of the cost of the home in closing costs. While the fees change depending on where you live and many other factors, you should be prepared that this is a real cost you could be responsible for. Number 2, home maintenance. There are both predictable and unexpected home maintenance costs that you need to be ready for. Even with a thorough home inspection, things in your home will break down, and some of these things can be very costly. For instance, if your HVAC system or appliances have aged out of manufacturer warranty, it's going to be on you to pay the full cost of repairing or replacing them when they do break down. There are also regular home maintenance items you'll have to take care of. These can include things like replacing air conditioning filters, getting your home painted, cleaning the roof, and maintaining systems and appliances. Numerous housing studies indicated that you will probably pay between 1 to 2% of your home value each year to maintain your home. Number 3, property taxes. Property taxes vary significantly and are unique to each home. Before you buy a home, you should count property taxes in with what you will pay on your mortgage each month. You have to pay property taxes, and in some areas, they can be very expensive. This calculation will save you the headache or surprise of a much higher monthly payment. Sometimes once you add in property taxes, you'll realize you can't afford to live in a certain area. Sometimes people grieve taxes, which is a way of legally appealing the amount of the property taxes. This would require a lawyer and isn't always successful. The important things to remember are, number 1, know what your property taxes are on your home, and number 2, add property taxes into your home budget. Number 4, utilities. Utilities for a home may be higher than you might expect. Keep in mind that these also can vary seasonally. So if you move into a Florida home in December, you might be elated at how low your air conditioning bill is. However, when July hits, it could triple. There are several factors that impact your water and electric or gas bill. As you buy a home, you may want to consider how these factors could affect your monthly home budget. For instance, it may be worth paying more upfront for a home that is energy efficient because you will have a lower utility bill each month. One of the aspects a home inspection will look at is the quality of the home systems, like the age and quality of your HVAC unit and the quality of a home's insulation and windows. All of these impact how efficient a home is at handling temperature. The quality of your water pressure and water heater are also important, as any appliance that is older or leaking will run up your bill. Do some research in addition to what you learn on a home inspection and find out what average utilities run for a home you want to buy. Number 5, homeowner's insurance. Every home with a mortgage requires homeowner's insurance. Insurance is required because it covers natural disasters like fires and floods. If something catastrophic occurs, homeowner's insurance will cover the cost for repairs, for damage, and replacing lost items. Homeowner's insurance is usually bundled in with your mortgage, but you have some decisions to make. You may be allowed to choose a homeowner's insurance company that you want to work with. While the rates are fairly set and not subject to negotiation, you'll also want to be aware of some above and beyond costs you could pay for. For example, if you're in a flood zone, or if you're buying a condo, do you need a liability rider for accidents that could potentially happen on the property? Discuss all aspects and responsibilities with your insurance broker to be sure you are fully covered. Then add this into your budget. These are the 5 costs you just have to plan for. I'm James Cottrell, and I'm here to answer all your real estate questions. I'm sure you can find the right mortgage and fee structure to fit your budget. Contact me to start the hunt for your new home.